Welcome to episode 4 of the Adjective Disappearance of Ruby Ellwood. Last session, our lovely players followed their bestie, Ivy Elliott, all the way to who set that channel status? I love it.
There's a channel status.
There's a
Now I
if
have
you
to look at...
look at the top of the
I
screen.
love it. Yes. Now
I love
see
it.
Hashtag pissing and kissing.
Hashtag
I love it.
I don't know how to
I hope
that.
this doesn't come up in the session.
It so will.
Last session, our players followed Ivy Elliott into the bottom of the Clay County / Lakeford, the Lakeford gravel quarry. At the bottom of this quarry, they found no trace of Ivy, but instead determined that there was a secret government complex down here, which they then delved into. After exploring this government complex, they grew closer and further apart in many ways. Morgan saw tensions get too high as she had to rush out as she became her darkest self. Adelina and... hold on. Josie changed her name. We're going to have to redo all of this. Josie, how could you?
What?
You don't have a number.
Josie's last,
Frick!
though.
Darn!
Oh, no, you're not. You're in between me.
No, I'm
You're in the wrong spot.
through.
You're 2. It's fine. I don't actually... It's not a big
I'm
deal.
so sorry.
What
We
the
can
fuck,
shame.
Josie.
Shame.
We're keeping this in.
Dare you.
We're just going to add 2 in front of your name and your character name so I remember it.
Guys,
And then what I'll do is I'll just not put name tags on until later.
we'll go my big
Shame.
sleeves.
Yo,
I'm obsessed.
sweeties. Do you keep your armies in those sweeties?
I do. Don't like this. Well, I can hide them like this. Oh, now you can
Whoa.
see them.
Armies. There are armies in
What
the
are your armies in your
sleeves.
sweeties? After continuing to explore this BOA complex, the party managed to find Ivy and, by extension, the Dark Power, as well as another message by Ruby Ellwood. The 4 conscious party members then fought their way out of the quarry, and we join you now on the morning of Tuesday after graduation. Adelina and Evelyn, you both presumably got back to your homes. Morgan, where are you waking up?
I think Morgan would wake up back in the forest.
Amazing.
I don't
Very
think she
Teen
would have
Wolf.
gone home.
Very, very Scott McCall. Very Derek Hale.
You wake up in the woods around Lakeford. You're not entirely certain of where that is yet, but it won't, given the amount of time you've probably spent out here at this point, it won't be impossible to find your way back.
I think the whole time she's walking, she's full panic attack, just replaying the events of yesterday.
Do you remember it all with perfect clarity, or is it hazy?
I think she remembers the kills with perfect clarity, and everything else is just faded in the background from the trauma.
Amazing. So you remember tensions getting high, Adelina and Evelyn having some sort of dynamic between the two of them, and then Adelina antagonizing you again and again until you finally lost it. And I would say, since I believe I said 10 to 12 people showed up, I think I said 10, and I for sure said that only 2 escaped, you probably remember 5 or 6 distinct moments from last night.
I think at one point while she's walking, she definitely stops and just throws up before she continues walking.
It's still red. After a while, you find a stream. You know that it has to be to the north of Rock Lake in the center of town. And you manage to follow it all the way back down to Peachtree Road.
I think she goes home. I think she avoids her mother, she showers, and I think she just collapses in her bed.
You do that. Collapsing in your bed. Do you still have that little, like, bug out escape bag packed for when
Yeah.
you try and cut town?
Yeah, I think she never planned to give up on that plan. It's just gotten moved, so it's still under her bed.
Amazing. You get showered, you get back in your room, check the bag, still there. Plug your phone in and collapse. It's probably about 6 or 7 in the morning right now. Evelyn, when we left off yesterday, you were in the woods on the road, being embraced by your nan. What happened on the drive home and the following morning?
I think on the drive home, it was just silence. I don't think she said anything. She probably just similar thing. She got home, showered, changed, and said goodnight to her nan. Her nan probably tried to bring her something to eat or check in on her, but she was already just turned in for the night. She was done. And I feel like she probably dreamed. She probably dreamt about that night back at home when she still lived with her parents, and everything was so perfect before it all fell apart. And I think that she probably woke up with a start, maybe talking in her sleep. She's probably just sitting on the edge of her bed, just with her head in her hands, trying to process everything that she'd done.
Amazing. Now, we know that Morgan escaped her darkest self because the sun rose. You will not escape your darkest self until you offer peace to the one you've hurt the most. And so, I think you wouldn't recognize this smell. I think your nan would. But there's almost the smell of kerosene lingering around you.
You said that my nan would recognize the smell, but I wouldn't?
Your nan would have recognized it. I don't think she would have said anything, though.
Yeah. So it's right now, like it started recently? Or like now, you're saying?
It started around the time that you made that man see visions of fire that burnt him. And I think you would recognize, you wouldn't like know what the smell is, but it would be familiar.
I think that the night before, the dream, smell, is probably all too much. She probably stumbles out of her room and she probably tries to get like a glass of water and she just drops the cup and it shatters on the floor. And I think that in that moment she just probably just collapses and she starts to cry.
Your nan, having been up She was in the living room watching her shows. Hears the commotion, comes out to you, sees the glass, sees the water, doesn't try to move you, but does clean up around you. And once everything's clean, she goes to the stove, to the kettle, pours some tea, and hands that to you before sitting at the kitchen table.
She grabs a tea and takes a sniff and reminded of her mom again. Her mom always loved to make tea and probably learned that from her mother. And she picks up her tea and she goes over to the table. And she sits down. And she just looks at her grandma. She doesn't know really what to say. She knows that her nan knows what happened. I mean, it's written on her face. She's still stuck in this form, and there's no hiding it now.
As you take the tea, little bits of power crackling between your fingers. Subtle in the circumstance, but well noticed. And once you're done, you put the mug down, whether you've drank it, whether you were just warming your hands on it. She extends one of her own. The power arcs to her hand slightly, but she doesn't flinch. And she doesn't try and say anything at this time. She just holds your hand.
As soon as her nan touches her, she starts to break down again, and she goes, "Nan, I told myself that I would never let this happen again. I told myself it wouldn't happen again. And I just let it happen. You know, the worst part isn't that I let myself do it. It's the fact that I felt good doing it. I took people's lives. Like, as much as I try to reason with it, yes, they were trying to take us. They were there for a reason. They were hiding things, but I enjoyed using those flames again. I really am the monster that everyone just hints at. No one ever calls it to my face, or they call me strange or weird, but everyone knows. Everyone knows there's something wrong with me.
Evelyn, you've made a mistake, and that's okay. You haven't done anything wrong. This part of you won't go away. I have it. My mother has it. Your mother has it. It's big and it's scary, but it's you.
How can it be me? Why would I have this cursed power when it takes the people that I love away from me?
I think it's a tool, it's a blade, and you need to learn how to use it. You need to hone it. It's not a thing to be ignored. If you don't know you have the blade in your hand, you're going to cut someone. And I'm sorry, but this isn't a bad part of you. The people you hurt, you couldn't have hurt them unless they hurt you or hurt someone else. We're not a gun. We're karma. And that's not a fun thing to be. But it's not a bad thing to be either.
Man, I saw them again. It's like they were here. And when I wake up, they're not there. I mean, because of course they wouldn't be. But it's like mourning people that are still here. Like, sometimes I swear that they are right behind me. But when I turn around or I reach out, they're gone. But why would they still be here? I'm the one that did this to them.
Evelyn.
How could they love the person that they brought into this world, but also the person that ended theirs?
Darling. Your mother knew what you would be. Your father knows what your mother is and what you are. And I know you feel like you did this. But it's not a thing you did alone or with intent. It was circumstance. Circumstance led to this. And they are here. They're still here. Some part of them, every day.
What am I going to do next? I'm stuck in this, and I don't even remember how to get out of it at this point. Do I even deserve to?
I think you have to do what we all do. Just your best.
Yeah. Well, the best would be, I guess, trying to find out why they would take Ryan. And where they took Ruby. Like, you knew that something was going on there, and you tried to protect me from it, and I just ignored it, and... I say do
Everyone
my
falls
best, but
when
my
they learn
best
to
is that
run.
I pretend that I know everything.
That's not your best, that's learning. You'll find out what your best is.
She reaches out to her tea and she sits in silence for a little bit longer and takes a few more sips, and I think she finally gets...
As you
Go ahead.
sip your tea, it doesn't bring you out of your darkest self, but it tempers it. And I think there's a realization with that your grandmother and your mother drank this tea all day, every day.
Nan, where did you learn to make this?
It's a family recipe.
Well, seems like I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, so maybe you could teach it to me.
I would love to.
And she gets up and she gives her Nan a hug.
She hugs you. It's warm, soft, and another bit of the darkness in you fades away. we move from you two in the kitchen to Adelina. I don't think we described how you got home. So I'd leave that to you.
She probably just walks home. She probably just walks home. Or she uses her new powers and flies home. I think she'd be... I forgot MJ wasn't here. Yeah. I think she... Yeah, she probably, like, flies home trying to keep undercover, but also is just so fucking pissed. She's never been more angry in her entire fucking life. And I think part of it is, like, the teen angst and the confusion about Ivy and Evelyn and all of this. The anger that her best friend was taken from her by these fuckers who are ruining her town. And the fact that that friend, the person she cares about probably more than anything, seemingly just let it happen. And I think the cherry on top is that right now she feels like she can't do anything about it.
There is an injustice in the world, and I don't think you've rebalanced it yet, so you are still your darkest self.
I sure am.
Every transgression, every deal broken, every promise defiled, flicking through your head. And it's not just that there was something that happened. Each thought brings with it the evidence. Why? Why would Ryan give in to this? Why would they do this in the first place? Why are they here? This quarry was the financial heart of the town. It's been falling into disarray since it closed a few years ago. They did that. They've taken Ryan. They have to have taken Ruby. This injustice is almost cosmic. How can you rebalance the scales in all of this? What can you, Adelina Thistleberry, do?
I think she steps through those doors, probably covered in dirt and blood and grime.
Cuts from twigs as you flew through the brush.
And then she sees Adelaide and Tony. And she just runs into their arms and just cries.
The two of them hold you for as long as you need them to.
I can't do anything. I can't figure it out. I don't know. I don't know what to do. They're gone. They took Ryan, and I don't.
Hey, listen, this is rough. I know this feeling, okay? But we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do what we gotta. Do you know? Do you know what happened?
They just gave up. They didn't even try to fight. How could they? Don't they know that people need them? Don't they know that I need them?
Adelina, I wish I knew what you were talking about. I wish we could have been there. I wish we could have helped. Whatever you need us to do, we'll do it. Just promise us that if worse comes to worse, you'll be okay.
I promise. And I sit down and I tell them everything that I know. I tell them about the recording. I tell them about everything. Anything I can remember, any details, descriptions of those guards, those people that took Ryan away. Anything. The type of car that they used.
All right, well, we'll do what we can, okay? We'll be back soon. And just sit tight, okay?
She doesn't say anything.
They get up, hug you, and you hear them take their separate cars and drive away. Mark 1 experience for making a promise to a fae. This Tuesday morning, we find Ivy in her bed. You remember this voice in your head, this utter sense of loneliness. You sprinted into the quarry, fell like you did the first time you heard this voice, stumbled up, and instead of turning away and fleeing as you had then, pushed deeper into the quarry. At a point, you found a cavern that led to a steel walkway that led to a glass door. And the fact that something was stopping you didn't make sense. You were supposed to go this way. And so you did. You found yourself through several doors with little recollection, rushing forwards. In front of you is one large steel door. But you know that won't stop you. The
I didn't have anything to say.
You, still giving in to the call of the dark power, continue to push forward. Step through this door, bypassing the locks, and you find yourself plummeting. There is a chain on either side of you as you fall down this mine shaft. Face first, you see almost ebbing power, a glowing of a crystal. And as you crash into that, through it, you feel yourself caught in someone's arms, and you're awake in your bed. The dark power has 0 strings on you.
Am I alone here?
I think your sister is still asleep on the bunk above you.
I think she's below me, but
On the bunk below you, then.
yeah. I look for my phone to check the time.
Go into your pocket. Your phone's at 3%. It's 7 a.m. the Tuesday after graduation.
When I left the house, it was the Monday after graduation.
It was.
I stuffed my phone into my pocket, grabbed my charger. Do I have my skateboard around?
Your skateboard is sitting against the wall where you normally put it.
I grab it and I sneak out of the house.
Weirdly, no one in the house is awake right now.
Fuck. It's kind of unnerving to hear things this quiet. It's never quiet here, even in the middle of the night. But not really knowing what to do from here. She still leaves.
You leave the silence of the house behind, emerging onto the street. Where do you go from here?
I think I go to Adelina's.
Amazing. We leave you then as you begin to make the trek to Adelina's. We don't next join Ryan. We follow the speedboat that they are on to the island in the middle of Rock Lake, just barely visible by Ethel's cabin. We pass Ryan, and we find a sharply dressed woman, this still being the night of Monday. She has a cup of coffee on her desk, and 2 men stand in front of her. One of them taller with salt and pepper hair, a deep fake tan and deeper wrinkles. The other one younger, with a few shaving nicks on his otherwise smooth face. She's holding a tablet, puts it down. Explain to me one more time how A, you were so obvious canvassing the town that not only did a random gas station employee figure out something was wrong, because it's not your job, in fact, to detain high schoolers for possibly taking alcohol. Not only that, but in searching the town, you saw the target and just let them walk away. They just walked away. Oh, we're from the utilities. Who would believe that? You're a grown man. I didn't remember their face. They're hard to place. Yeah, that's on purpose. That's why we gave you a dossier with pictures. The younger of the two men tries to stutter out an explanation. This is ridiculous. Not only did you entirely miss the Echo, you then let the Echo and 4 friends go to the quarry where we have sensors along the road every 10 feet. Somehow they bypass them all. They get to the quarry. They get into the quarry. They use a shovel to get through the front door. A shovel? You're serious? Once through the front door, they get into a dorm where a keycard was still left. They get a literal demon from hell, and they walk out killing 8 of our men. You let that happen. You let that fucking happen. And that's okay. The older man knows better than to speak. The younger man tries to... but our job is in our name. You understand that, right? Bureau of Otherworldly Advancement. We don't let the things we're learning from get away from us. That's not a thing we do. We're professionals. 8 professionals died because of you. I would say you're both dismissed, but I need you to stay here for a second longer, Lyle. You see the older man stands, puts his hand on the younger man's shoulder, squeezes, and walks away. There is the sound of a gunshot, and moments later, we follow Evelyn Ellwood walking down the hall to where Ryan is. Ryan, you are conscious. You are in... What's up? What's happening?
I was momentarily so confused because I thought it was our Evelyn. I was like,
oh, not Evelyn. Sorry, I said the wrong
Evelyn?
name.
I was like, plot
No,
twist.
hold on, I
Evelyn
said the wrong
is
name.
Ruby's
Oh,
sister.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
Now
I
that
said
we're
the wrong
stopped,
name.
I have a quick
You-
question.
I will say, Aaron,
Did MJ's camera look crazy for anyone else, or was it just me?
Aaron,
Yeah?
crazy in what
Okay.
way?
Like it was like green.
Oh no,
and then,
her
like,
name is Evelyn. I totally got that right. We have two Evelyns.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
the mom. The
Okay,
mom's
that's
name
what
is
I thought.
Evelyn.
I knew that we had two Evelyns. I heard Evelyn, and I did not hear Elwood.
No,
My
it's
brain
Evelyn.
didn't
What?
realize that there were
But
two
now I understand.
Evelyns.
Okay.
Understood.
I'm back.
It's tragic. I didn't remember that her name was Evelyn when Josie gave a character, and I should have changed that. But it's fine. I
It's
only ever
just
call her
fine.
Miss Ellwood,
It's
basically.
just funny. It's just like real life.
So. It is just like real life. Also, in episode 1, I
It's
think
just
I
like real
accidentally
life.
called
People have the same
Ethel
name.
Evelyn.
That's funny. That's so funny.
So,
Everyone's Evelyn.
everyone's Evelyn. Everyone's Evelyn. We join you, Ryan, in a room that is only vaguely familiar. You were forced to take off, quote unquote, civilian clothes, put on this gray jumpsuit. It's baggy and not scratchy, but not soft either. Almost as if there's an absence of texture to focus on. You are in a room. The ceiling is perfectly white, save for lighting. The floor is perfectly white. And the four walls are all mirrors. You sit here looking at yourself, looking at yourself, looking at yourself. And after several hours in solitude, begin to sober up from the injection. What is going through Ryan's head?
I honestly think it is devoid of thought. I think it is just empty for the purpose of preparing for whatever will happen next. I think it's just
Amazing.
staring at the mirror just endlessly, not moving, probably head leaned up against it all the way and just
Standing against the wall, eyes seeing eyes, seeing eyes, seeing eyes. I don't think that you're startled when Director Ellwood steps into the room, because this is familiar. She stands there in a clean pressed suit, a single gray hair having escaped, and the bags under her eyes barely concealed by her foundation. Echo, it's a pleasure to have you back.
Oh.
I would like to thank you for submitting to the restraint. Have you been well in your time away?
I went to high school.
You did go to high school. I'm honestly quite impressed that you slipped past us there. I guess no one would think you would think of doing
You guys are
that.
dumb as It's not like you expect me to do anything.
No, that's right. We do expect you to do exactly nothing. It's miraculous that you did this. And I can't remember. The person. Did you at all pay attention back in episode 1? Were you the person that looked at the commotion by the PTA bake sale thing? Or who was that?
No, nobody did.
That was Ivy.
Or
Ivy spent a moment
yeah,
there.
no, Ivy did, but then walked away.
Got it. Yeah. It was
Yeah,
the briefest
I got
moment.
knocked on my ass.
In that case,
Yeah.
I don't know that you would recognize this person as Ruby's mother. Or the person from the bake sale. Distraught over this.
Nope. Nope.
How are you doing? Because you were never meant for that kind of stimulus, so I can't help but imagine you're off kilter.
My neck's a little sore from the syringe and the restraints and the speedboat.
Right, but you were only meant to echo one person, and I just wonder what it's like echoing a whole community. Were you not overwhelmed? How did you manage?
Why are you asking? You want data? You want me to
honestly
fill out a
worried.
chart?
Would you like to fill out a chart?
That's too bad.
Things will go
The
much
one
better
thing I
for you.
learned that you'll get to know. No, listen. The one thing I learned that I'll let you know is that other people get to have their own minds to themselves. Other people includes me.
They called you Ryan, right?
I don't have to tell you shit.
You're not Ryan. You're not Ryan Elm. That's a fake name that nobody has. Do you know why you have that name? Because you're fake. You were meant to echo one person. You were meant to be one person. And we're going to leave you here until you can't remember what you were and can instead remember who you should be. Nothing. Blank, sterile, nothing. Okay?
You want to know something else I learned when I was outside?
What?
And Ryan just sits there.
She turns, walks away, closes the door. And you're left in this void. Stark white above, stark white below. Just a body echoing over, 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 over. I don't know if this is a realization that you have, or if this is a realization that Director Ellwood had that you took. But I do think it's pertinent. Because to escape your darkest self, you must come to see how someone else feels more trapped than you do. You were Evelyn Ellwood's escape plan. You were her get out of jail free card. And until you are quote unquote better, she doesn't have that. She's stuck as the piece of shit that she is.
Fuck yes. That's thrilling.
I think
Hello.
that is enough, if you wish it, to escape your darkest self.
Mm-hmm. I think that makes sense. The first encounter releasing me from that feels correct.
Beautiful. We move back to the morning, where I get a text from my bestie in chat. We move to the morning. Adelina, you are home alone. Your mother and father have your father figure, I don't know what you want, father-ish. You're Tony left.
My Tony. He ain't my
Tony.
father,
Hey.
but he sure is my
Hey.
daddy.
Hey, I love you, Ma.
Hey, yo.
I don't want to get between anything, so I'm not your dad, I'm just your Tony.
I love my Tony.
I love him.
Your mother and your
Yeah,
Tony
PC, okay.
have left the house. You've been alone for, I'd say, 20 minutes at this point, when you hear a knock at the door.
Oh. Did Tony leave his gun?
I think Tony very intentionally took one of his guns out,
Okay.
put the safety on, and put it on the table in front of you.
Alright, I'll take Tony's gun and kick open the door.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Adelina!
fuck. Oh shit. Sorry. You can come in. I'll put this down.
Yeah, please.
Hey.
What the fuck happened? Or maybe you don't know. I don't know. I did something really stupid, so I...
Me too. It's all
more-
shit. Ivy, it's all shit. Everything's shit. Ryan's gone.
Ryan's gone?
Ryan's gone. They took Ryan. Probably the same
Oh.
place where they took Ruby.
Oh my god. This is my fault, isn't it? I should have never brought him into this. And then he took Ryan.
Yeah, they threw Ryan in the back of this van and then carted them
Wait. Who took Ryan?
These fucking feds or officers or I don't know, pawns for the Ellwood.
So Ryan didn't make it to the quarry?
Well, we all were following you. We all made it to the quarry, and then as we were escaping, they grabbed them.
You're gonna have to backtrack. I remember none of this.
Sure. I sit down and I tell. Oh, so for the we can cut this out of the replay, but just for MJ's sake.
Yeah.
We went down to the quarry. We went through this like weird portal thing, and then eventually actually got to the quarry. Like broke through some doors and like found some like old like labs and things, and then like went through a bunch of like various hallways and like this like maze like type thing of just like a bunch of different rooms spidering out that were clearly used for like experimentation, and then there were also some like actual mining things, and then there was like some more admin stuff, and then the last one was the door that was like holding you, and there was another infernal there named Cole who like was like shepherding you basically and like helped get you out of there.
Do I know Cole's name?
I don't think you would know Cole by name.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
so he was like this like,
I tell
leather
first.
jacket, kind of hot, infernal type, you know, devilishly, that kind of sort of type.
Have I seen his face before?
I think you would have the impression of him. I don't think it would be like a thing you could recall. You couldn't draw it, but it does feel familiar.
Yeah, that's he didn't take Ryan or Ruby.
No, I actually threatened him numerous times, but he was kind of nice like the whole time. So I think he's okay.
You can't. No, he's not. You can't. Don't fall for that. It's an act.
I mean, he did kind of save your life.
Only because he wants to use me. I haven't. He hasn't outgrown my use yet. Ruby was trying to help me out of this. I used to hang out with some kids at the quarry. We'd go there away from town so we wouldn't get caught with drugs and shit. And one night there was this rumor that there was a demon down in the pit, and they dared me to try and make a deal with it. And I was drunk and high, and I thought it'd be funny, but then he was really there. And it's not all bad. He gives me things that I want, but in return he gets more and more of me. I'd accepted it, and then Ruby came along and was telling me I didn't have to live like this and that she could help me find a way to be rid of him. And then she disappeared, and I assumed that was my fault. The last thing I remember, Morgan and Ryan, I asked him to get us, the three of us, to the quarry. Then I was walking, and then I had to get to him. I had to get deeper and deeper. And I made it something. And then I woke up in bed at home.
Okay. I can't really do a lot with broken memories, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It'll be okay.
I don't think it will. For me, at least.
I push Ivy. Stop! Snap out of it!
Adelina, I've been stuck in this for a while now. I don't know what to do. The only person who I let near me since this began is who I let in on all of this. The two people I let in are gone. Taken by the same, you think the same thing, and I don't know what to do.
I am so fucking sick of people telling me that I can't fix things. We're gonna figure this out. I
don't want you dragged into this.
I
don't want you hurt.
promise. And as she says that, her eyes flicker yellow and then black and then go back to her regular shade.
Really? I would like to use my skill where I have to pull up the thing. I can take a power from another sheet temporarily.
Yes.
Can I take Adelina's skill with that promise from her?
This gives one string to the dark power. But yes, you can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You are taking the one that, if broken, gives you a string on Adelina, or the one that gives Adelina 1 experience for making the deal.
I can't find the playbook. Hang on. I'm trying to find it so I can.
It's all good. I will send a snip right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It is contract or lure. Those are your options.
Yeah.
Unless you want to turn into a ghost for a second. I don't know if that's a great option for right now, though.
Not exactly it. So makes it or contract. Just checking that one's fun. Lore. Let's do that. I'll do the lore right now.
Sweet. So I get experience again?
1 experience for Adelina.
Is this guys how you guys have felt the whole fucking time? Just take an experience?
Yeah. That brings you to 3.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking pissed.
Amazing.
Let's find my friend.
I think this might be a great space for a bathroom break.
Yeah.
Jumping back in. That felt like a natural conclusion to Ivy and Adelina's scene, but if you want to have more, speak now.
I mean, should we go find Evelyn, or should we find everybody else? Should we find Morgan?
I guess I'll follow your lead. I don't remember most of the last 24 hours.
Morgan may not be super stoked to see me. She
won't be stoked to see me either.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I may have provoked her slightly. So maybe let's go to Evelyn first, and then she can smooth things over with Morgan.
Okay. If that's what you think is best, I guess.
Great. Let's get going.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go get my gun.
Amazing.
I bring the gun. I bring the gun.
Do-
Tony left.
Are you sure you know what? I won't argue the gun.
Oh, you missed me in action. Don't worry, I know how to use it. The safety's on.
If anything goes wrong, I will call for his backup.
Noted. I'll hop on your skateboard. I want to show you a trick.
Okay.
And then I take Ivy's hand and I fly and I drag Ivy behind me. Like...
What the hell? How much did I miss?
I don't know. Something happened in the quarry and now I can fly. That's really the coolest
Oh my God.
development.
You didn't make a deal with him, right?
No. This was all my own making. I leveled up. I got enough experience to level up.
Yeah. Someone told me in the chat.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Cool.
Also, you did lie to me. You did make a deal with him in session 3, but...
Oh, right. I did. But, well, I mean, she doesn't super know, like, the ins and outs. She's just hearing voices and weird shit. And also, me as the player also didn't realize that. But, like, kind of a little bit. So, it's just, it all comes out in the wash.
No, it's fine. I'm just being a asshole.
I love it. So, Evelyn, between you and your nan talking for a bit, is there anything that happens between that and when Ivy and Adelina arrive?
She probably, after a while, sends a text message to Morgan just asking if she got home. But I don't think Evelyn's like really waiting for a response. I think she's just kind of sent it and is just trying to go about her morning. I feel like she's got a lot on her mind at the moment.
And just to put one more thing on your mind,
Oh, great.
there is a missed call from Remy.
She probably gets it whenever she's in the kitchen, like stirring something, and then she realizes she made it wrong, and she takes a taste of it, and she's,
It's
and
gone
then-
from the tea recipe to the bran muffin recipe at this point.
just as she's starting to feel a bit better, I think she sees that she sees her phone laying on the counter and it lights up, and I think she like reaches her hand over to like call them back. I think in her head she's like, a distraction wouldn't hurt right now, but I think for once she feels a little bit better just being here at home, and she knows that if she went to go see Remy, it would just be temporary. So she just puts the phone down, face down, and keeps baking with her nan.
Clear the notification, keep baking. Your nan doesn't use measuring cups. She has a cup and a spoon, and it's different amounts of cup and spoon. But it always turns out. Butter and vanilla are both measured with the heart. And as you're trying to figure out what she means, when she says you put in enough cinnamon, there's a knock at the door.
Put in enough cinnamon. What do you mean? Are you expecting anyone this morning?
No, not at all.
I don't think she goes to answer the door. She probably goes to her room to try and peek out the front door and see if she can see who's out there.
You peek out the window, and you see Adelina and Ivy standing there.
Does she see anyone else when she scans the street?
You fucker.
Give
Hey, I
me a
wouldn't think-
roll.
Ah, damn it.
You gave
I'll
Okay.
either say to
tail.
keep your
You
cool,
gave us a tail.
to either keep your cool or gaze into the abyss.
Well, definitely gaze into the abyss, man. I mean, what do you take me for?
Hey.
My guess is it's gonna be cold.
This is a bunch of bullshit.
It's gonna be 8.
On a 7 to 9, you are shown confusing and alarming visions, but you get the answer nonetheless. There are no people. There is no unusual car. But there are 2 presences. One feels a lot more active. The other is almost passive.
Can I tell where they're coming from?
One is coming from the forest, and the other is coming from the Dairy Earl.
Okay. I think then realizing that there's doesn't seem to be much of a threat, although she senses something. It feels like it's from far away. She goes to open the door. After calling to her nan to be like to let her know that her Morgan's friends are here. I don't think she calls them her friends yet.
The 2 of them step in. The presences bump against the door and are rebuffed.
So they were okay. Sensing that they are forced outside to stay outside? Question mark.
Get in.
They can't get in. She feels satisfied enough to let them in and close the door. Okay, well, I was not expecting to see you guys so early this morning. I'm guessing you made it back okay, Ivy. You just kind of disappeared.
I woke up in bed with barely any memory of yesterday.
Well, I've been at home cooking. I know I'm, well, trying to bake. This is my nan, and she takes them to the kitchen. She's teaching me how to make this famous tea.
Oh, Nan, I must thank you personally. I had a wonderful time trying that tea, and I must say I've never had anything like it.
Oh, you shared. I'm glad it was as delicious as I find it. I know it's an acquired taste.
Nonsense. It's lovely. It did just the trick.
Come sit. Do you kids want anything? I have bran muffins. I have tea. I have some sun-kissed.
I'm always ready for a cup of tea, and I wait until she turns away. If anyone else wants to order from Sweet Nan, feel free, but
Order.
I realized just now that I said Sunkissed, I meant Sunny D. She's not just offering you tuna.
Oh, I was imagining Sunkissed as like sun tea.
yeah, me too, weirdly.
But
Hey,
yeah,
you know
you're
what?
right.
That
That
works.
is
She
the
has her
brand of tuna.
Sunkissed tea blend.
Yeah.
She sun dries all of the herbs herself.
Have you ever made sun tea? No, it's just like regular tea, but you brew it out in the sun.
Yeah, you
I
just
love
put it in
that.
a jar outside.
That seems like a thing
Yeah.
she'd do. I have
Yeah.
sun tea. I have moon coffee.
Could I have both sun tea and moon coffee?
Oh, you want an evening mix? Okay.
Sun tea and
Twilight
moon
mix.
coffee would be a sick cafe name.
Yeah. Open
It would.
24 hours.
I'm gonna wait till Nan leaves to go back to the kitchen, and I'm gonna turn to Evelyn. And I'm gonna go, Morgan's friends.
We're definitely not friends with her. Not that I don't like her. More she doesn't like me. That sounded bad. I'm sorry.
Why doesn't she like you?
I don't know. I ran into her in the woods, and then I dragged her in. I do know. I dragged her into something bad, probably. I think all of this is my fault. But that's a story for not here, perhaps. Did you all see him? I say this to Adelina.
Did we?
Yeah, he was in the thing, and you started talking to him at the. I'm trying to remember like
with my headphones.
specific.
I just want to.
But you,
Sorry.
I'm gonna let Aaron.
It was in all of your heads separately in the woods.
Got it.
And then you did all see him at the quarry.
I think Adeline is still pissed about that comment about being Morgan's friends. And she's just gonna turn to Evelyn and just say, I just thought we were closer than that. And then she's gonna join Nan in the kitchen.
She's a fiery personality.
She is. She means well, though.
I've just not had a great morning.
You and me both.
Well, whenever she comes back, I need to mention something to her. I felt something on you guys whenever you came to the door. I think we need to form some kind of plan.
I think I know what it is.
You know what it
Who
is?
you saw at the quarry when you found me? I think it's him.
Okay. So he's attached
Can you
to one of you?
grandma? I don't want to. Okay, fine. I guess I do just have to come up and say it. I accidentally. It's been about a year now, but I accidentally made a deal with a demon. And it was a dare. I didn't think he was real.
You never mess with things that you don't understand. It always
Well,
come
I know
back to
that
bite you.
now. Clearly, I'm stuck in a demon deal.
Yeah, you're right. I should go get my Nam if you're fine with that. She's a bit of
I
an
don't wa-
expert, I guess.
I don't know that I want to drag her into this. The last person who knew about it was Ruby.
Well, I understand that, but I mean, I'm sure you sensed it whenever you walked in here. It couldn't follow you. She can
Yeah.
handle her own.
Okay. It's weird. Do I feel like free of him in here? I'm kind of ad-libbing this, but
The mark on your arm that's normally warm is cool, but there is still a fire in your heart.
it's weird. I mean, it's lessened for sure. Maybe but I still feel some attachment to him. Adelina's is probably gone. I don't know if she knows he's latched onto her.
She made a deal as well? When? I guess it had to have been in the forest. I do remember
I don't
someone
know
reaching
that
out to
she
me about the
made
deal.
a deal. I think I roped her into my deal.
So what is your deal exactly?
I don't know. I was drunk and high.
Well, if we're gonna get anywhere, we're gonna have to get someone to figure that out. Because
Okay.
I can sense something from the forest, which makes sense given everything that had happened. And then
Yeah.
the strange
I
thing is that I
suppose
also feel something from the dairy farm.
it's
But I
the
was
Dairy
there
Queen,
before,
the
and I
Dairy
didn't.
Earl.
Oh, oops, the dairy Earl. Dairy Earl. Ugh. Which is
Yeah.
strange,
I gotcha.
but
Um.
I'm sorry. I think that we're both like hearing each other at different parts, so it's like we keep thinking that the other person is done, and the other person's not
Oh no,
done.
I was done. I was
Okay.
done. You. Oh, that is strange. I don't know anything about this. I just got thrown in the middle of it. If you
Well, I'm
think
sure.
telling your nan is the best thing, I won't stop you, but I can't promise no one gets hurt.
Well, you haven't been able to figure it out this far, have you? So, what's the point in waiting?
I thought I could handle it on my own.
Don't we all? I think at that, she kind of gets up and brings her towards everyone else, and I'm sure Nan's almost done with the coffee. You can tell her what you want. I won't make you, but maybe she can help.
Hi, ma'am.
You can call me Nan. It's a pleasure.
Nan.
You're one of Evelyn's friends, right?
I just kind of look at Evelyn. Yeah, I am. I'm Ivy. I have a problem that Evelyn said you might have some insight on. About a year ago, I was hanging out at the quarry and I wasn't exactly sober. Someone dared one of us to try and make a deal with the demon rumored to be down there. And it turns out that rumor is very true.
Well, my sympathies, first of all. You're looking to cut ties?
I suppose, if I can, I don't. I hate how powerless I was before this. And I don't want the repercussions that come for it. It's just hurt people, but I don't know that I want to be that helpless again. So yes, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm hesitating. I know the right thing to do is to break this,
It's
get out of this. So
it's not the right thing. It's what you want to do. You pick.
I've hurt too. I've caused too much pain. I need to get out.
Okay. Well, I don't know the deal you made.
I don't either.
And if I help you out of it without knowing the consequences, that could end up poorly for any number of people. So, you could renegotiate or make a new deal with someone else.
Those are my only options.
If we knew what would happen, I could help more, but I won't touch a contract unless I know what will
No,
I
that's
have seen
fair.
this kill people.
Comforting.
Hey, they don't pay me to be comforting. I'm on a pension.
No, I respect the honesty. I do.
If you need help in negotiations, I would gladly.
I suppose I should figure out what my deal is in the first place. Maybe that's a starting point.
That seems very wise.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
She takes a second, finds a pen, finds paper, writes down the landline number for the home, and hands it to you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Adelina?
No, that was me as the player. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Do you have? This is a crazy question. Do you know how to bring back lost memories?
It depends on how you lost them. What happened around that time?
he took control.
If you made another deal and that deal is done,
I
it might go away on its own.
made another stupid deal. I told him to get us to the quarry, and I'd do whatever he wanted. I was
Well,
trying to help Ruby.
even
didn't
if
have
you
time to
said you would
think.
do whatever he wanted, I'm sure he couldn't make you do anything you would have refused. But the only thing that'll guarantee it is time and luck.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's more help than I've gotten ever with anything. So, thank you.
I'll talk to my book club about it.
Of course she has a book club.
Sure.
Could we say that during
So
this...
what do we do from here?
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I was gonna say, could we say that during this time I pull Evelyn aside and get the jacket replacement that she promised and redeem the promise she gave me?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, cool. So as Ivy and Nan are talking about this like very private, intimate thing, I'm gonna pull Evelyn aside, be like, "You still have that promise you owe me." I'm still very annoyed.
Yes, I know you still owe you that promise. Well, my room is a bit of a mess. It's a rough night, but I'm sure it was rough for everyone. So, ignore the singed sheets. And she opens the door and lets her in and walks over to her closet and starts digging through. What color are we thinking? 'Cause I don't own anything pink. I'm sorry, but would you want this one or this one? And one is like a simple like button down. It's got some stripes on it. It's mostly green, but the stripes itself are yellow. And then the other jacket is like more of like a hoodie. It's oversized for her, so on you it would be ginormous. And it's like a maroon color.
Well, I'll be absolutely drowning in it, but at least the color isn't horrendous.
I guess it's the closest to pink you're gonna get from me. And she tosses it over to her and starts to close up her closet. And
What the fuck is wrong
look,
with you?
Oh, damn.
Me, please, everything. You saw what happened out there. How would you expect? What do you expect me to act like?
Evelyn. Oh, you really have no idea, do you?
What?
You're a powerful witch. Why are you sulking?
It's a power that I shouldn't have even used.
Come on. Why not?
I don't have to tell you. Why do you want to know?
I don't know whatever
If you're
moral
upset, if your feelings
grandstanding...
are hurt, I'm so sorry, but
I don't know what moral grandstanding you're trying to do, but our lives were threatened. Our friend was taken. You used what you had to protect yourself, to protect all of us. Don't you dare ever be ashamed of that.
You don't understand why this is such a big deal for me. Whenever I told you specifically not to use your lighter, because obviously it bothered me, and you didn't care. You used it again. And then I go around flaunting this power that I don't even understand. I always preach about consequences and learning and don't use things you don't understand. Well, whenever I try that and I don't use it, yeah, it works out fine. But then it comes out and bad things happen. And yes, I'm so sorry that I'm the only one thinking about the what ifs and the consequences of that. I don't enjoy using that power. Well, in hindsight, in the moment, you know what? I lost someone, and I don't feel like I need to tell you anything more than that right now.
Well,
So yes, maybe I'm sulking.
Evelyn, if you keep holding yourself to whatever impossible standard you have set in your mind, you will never reach your full potential. I lost someone too. And right now, there's a chance we can still get them back. But we don't know what's out there. So we're going to need to use every advantage we have. Anything we can get. And regardless of whether or not you like this power, it's a part of you. And the sooner you accept that and make peace with it, the better off you're going to be. And I'm saying this as your friend.
Don't even know why you would even consider me one. I haven't necessarily been a good friend.
Well, no. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, that place is held by you, unfortunately.
So glad you finally recognize it.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be climbing back to that throne. Just give me 24 hours.
Hopefully it won't take that long. And I'll just give her like a quick little kiss on the cheek and then I'll leave.
At least it's good to know she's still cheeky.
I have a very important question.
Okay.
Answer.
Evelyn, did you, at any point in that conversation, feel slighted by Adelina? Or was it
Probably
just a splash of cold water?
I felt like she was digging, if that's what you mean. Like, what do you... Rephrase, I'm sorry.
Was this an attack against you in any way? Was this garbage that you had to put up with? Or was this a deserved conversation?
I think at the start, she definitely felt like, why are you coming at me right now? You're in my house, in my home, questioning me. But although I still feel like a bit of it's still there, I feel like it kind of smoothed over just a little bit. But I think she still feels a little like, who are you to tell me? You to tell me right now. But she's choosing her battles, and she knows that there's more going on than this one exact moment.
That makes sense. I think then, given that you're uncertain, your darkest self would not have taken over and hexed Adelina in this moment.
So it didn't hex her. Okay,
You
good.
did not hex Adelina
Please.
this time.
She's got so many targets on her
Which
back
one-
already. What's one more?
Secondary
Would she-
question. Adelina,
Okay, go for it.
were any promises made in this conversation, do you think?
So the phrasing of it is that anything and everything is a promise. Anything that I say, anything that anyone else says is a promise. So I pointedly said, like, I thought we were closer than that. And this conversation with Evelyn was essentially supposed to prove whether or not that would be a promise broken. But it does seem like there
Brilliant.
is some kind of resolution and that they are actually as close as she thought. But I'll leave that up to you.
I think I would agree with that.
Okay.
Morgan, you got home early in the morning, slept for a couple hours, and the sun is blinding you right now.
Okay. I think she slowly rolls over, gets out of bed. I think she'll get another shower. And then this is one of those ones that you just stand there for like 45 minutes, do nothing, and then get out.
Amazing.
And I think she'll head downstairs and eat something, and she's just in her head.
I don't remember. Did we decide that your mother worked from home? I think we chose that.
I think we did.
That seems familiar. Your mother does work from home. You know she's in, quote unquote, the home office, which is basically just her bedroom with a little bit more music. And she's there. She's not going to get in your way at this moment, because it's a Tuesday afternoon. But there is, like,
I think she just shrug and grab it. Eating it straight.
easiest food there, straight into the mouth. No honey, no fruit, no nothing. What's going through your head right now?
I think it's always the same thing the next day. I think it's we've fucked up again. Here we are. I can't change this part of me, and it still makes me sick every day. And then I think it's this constant loop where she would go through the images, and she would try to piece together things that happen between that are still blurry, and then back to the same words she tells herself each time.
You hear a knock at the door.
I think she hesitates, glances up to where she knows her mom is, before peeking out the door before opening it.
You see Bridget.
Fuck. I think she'll open the door and then step outside and close it immediately.
Bridget looks like she hasn't slept in a month. She hasn't changed her clothes. You still see where your nails tore through, scarring underneath that. Gaunt and pale like she lost 50 pounds. She just looks at you. Almost vacant.
What are you doing here, Bridget?
What happened to Ruby? What happened to you?
the fuck are you talking about? We don't know what happened to Ruby.
What? I don't know what I did. But I'm sorry.
I think I'm gonna try and guide her to just sit on the front stairs of my cabin.
She's shaky, but sits.
I'm gonna real awkwardly sit next to her. I'm sorry, Bridget. You never really did anything. You were an easy target, and that didn't make it right or fair. Some of us are just monsters beyond our control.
I was a piece of shit, I think. But I mean, I knew Ruby. We were in softball together when we were kids.
It was
I
never
shouldn't
you.
have gotten in your way. I should have left it alone.
Do you want a cup of hot tea?
That sounds great.
I think I'm gonna let her come into my cabin and just
She
make her a drink as a peace offering.
steps in, takes the drink, and just kind of holds it standing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I came here.
You do not look good. I'm not making fun of you, but you look sick.
No, I feel... Ugh, I feel... Man. Like, this is a bad high. I don't remember what I took at Brent's, but...
Yeah, you should probably sleep. Morgan's gonna like check her phone for the first time and just be like texting Evelyn, I think, and just fucking weird.
You've just handed the jacket over.
After like Adelita leaves the room, she checks her phone again, like pissed off again, like it's probably Remy, and looking down at it, she's like, "Oh, it's Morgan." And
Completely
she
ignored
opens
the
it.
first text too.
Huh?
I said I completely ignored your text, you home, or did you get home safe? Just to text you that Bridget is fucking weird.
And it's a good enough answer. She can answer her phone, I guess it's fine. She probably just messages back something like, "Yeah, I know. Why are you with her? Is she at your house?"
Just showed up. Real sick looking.
And then I
Invite
think
her in.
you let her in. And then it hits Evelyn. She's like, "Fuck, I still have her hexed." And she's like, "Gosh darn it, there's been too much going on." And I think at that moment she's like, oh, she suffered long enough, and she's going to release the hex.
Are you in the room with Bridget as you're texting Evelyn?
Yeah.
You don't know what happens, but in the middle of this text conversation, she visibly relaxes.
Well, you look better, but you good?
What? Sorry.
Okay. How did you I think you need to sleep. I think you're coming off of a bad trip.
Yeah. I don't remember what I took at Brent's.
I don't know either.
I'm gonna walk home.
Yeah, okay.
You're all right, Morgan. You're all right, Morgan. You're chill.
All right. She's gonna like awkwardly pat her shoulder as she carefully guides her to the door. You're something, Bridget. Well, you're not bad yourself.
I'll send you an edible arrangement. That'd be nice.
I think Morgan actually burst out into a laugh.
You allergic
Can
to
I
pineapple?
just?
Fucking love pineapple.
Okay. She does begin to walk away. It's not a straight line,
Oh.
but she is more steady-footed than when she showed up at your door.
I think she'll just watch her go. Think about calling her back to make sure she's safe, and then head back inside and just text Evelyn again. Like, fucking weird. I don't understand her.
I think
One thing of note, feel free to remove the condition brute from your sheet.
I'm gonna be so honest, I never knew what that did in the first place.
That was a thing that was sort of socially used against you. If someone uses a move against you while taking advantage of the fact that you are seen as a brute, they get a +1 for the roll against you.
Okay.
But nobody did that ever, because we left town basically right away.
Okay, cool.
And
That
also
just means that we have to do a season 2 where we're in town and get conditions all the time.
yeah, no, we're going to do everyone goes to the same community college and it's hell for everyone.
Yes.
That's not a promise. I think it's time for a second bathroom break.
I love
So,
you, Joe.
Queen.
Mwah.
Love you.
as we close out these scenes, we move again to Ryan. It is now early afternoon. You have been in the same room for hours, and the lights are just bright enough and humming just loud enough that even if you tried to get sleep, it would not be for very long at a time. And I'm not certain you know how long you've been in here necessarily.
Probably not. I think knowing it is definitely the next day. We are no longer on the night that it's the quarry. Definitely the next day. How long it's been since then, unsure.
All right. What's running through your head right now? Or are you still blank, just experiencing in the moment?
I think it's kind of going in and out. I think where we are right now, it's been a blank spot in as and while what we've gone through since where you get what I'm saying. What I've thought about since before this moment, I think, is mainly like trying to figure out like how much of this is familiar. And I think unfortunately just feeling like this part's just familiar, like I can't conceptualize anything beyond of how to get out because I don't think there's no concept of anything of what is outside. I think maybe trying to figure out like knowing obviously that was on a boat. I think that Ryan probably could have inferred that it was the lake, but just not necessarily knowing where or how or even what side. I don't even know necessarily if they'd know if it was the island. Like they could have just speedboated across the lake, you know.
I think I would like you, given your sort of speculative thoughts, to gaze into the abyss.
Yeah.
And I will tell you
Yeah. Oh my
that
gosh.
in your current situation, it is best
sitting-
to roll a 6 or lower.
6 or lower. That would
Oh dear.
be nice. Just look. I put my glow in the dark dice on the light bulb at the beginning.
Charge them up.
Beautiful. Oh, that. So I got a 5.
You got a 5. That is a failure. You were at 5 experience, meaning as you try and look past these walls, try and latch onto someone else's memory and getting only your own memory of this room, you get to your 6th point of experience and immediately level up.
Yes.
Your options, as Hollow,
Wonderful and beautiful.
take +1 to your stats, take another Hollow move, take a move from any skin, or find other Hollow siblings.
Oh God, I should have prepared when I saw that everyone else struggled to level up.
If you would like, we can move
I don't know.
elsewhere while you
Hmm.
decide.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to think about it. I have to think about something that's not meta and not I can fly and walk through walls.
That's fair. Hey, you read through whatever you want and you just pick.
Yeah. Yeah,
What?
I'll see. Yeah. If we want to continue, I'll this
Yes.
this little process is taking a minute for
I
Ryan.
figured it would, which is why I teed you up right now. Evelyn, Ivy, and Adelina, you 3 are at Nan's house. Morgan is at her own home. What moves are we making right now? Texting is happening, so anything, if you say you're talking to Morgan via text, that's fine. If you want to put her on a phone call, that's fine.
She texts Morgan to kind of give her a bit of a debrief, like, they showed up at my house. They're mad at me. maybe not anymore. I don't know what's happening. They're mad at you. You're mad at them. I don't know what's going on. Just get over here so we can form a plan. Weird shit's going on.
I think Morgan's first thought would be to ask her if she's okay. Because Morgan's like, fuck, do I need to come fight someone?
I think that she thinks that she texts as okay as I can be. And then I think after she sends that, she says, not really.
I think that just freaks Morgan out, and Morgan is like immediately zeroing in over to Evelyn's.
And Evelyn's like, I'm being honest. Look at me. I'm doing good things. And Morgan's like, are they beating up my girl?
What's happening? In that case, you all converge at Evelyn's.
Evelyn walks the door and lets Morgan in after she just kind of like, make sure she's got like, removed any smudged eyeliner. She finally like got rid of the rest of her darkest self. She's feeling a little bit better and opens up the door and lets Morgan in.
Hey.
Hey. I was a little worried when you didn't answer my text.
Sorry, I slept for hours and then fucking Bridget showed up at my house and she was really fucking weird.
Yeah,
I think
well,
we're friends.
well, it's good that she's not trying to come after us for what happened earlier.
Yeah.
Did she seem a bit better when she left?
Yeah, like, she's probably on a fuck ton of drugs. Oh, I'm sure once it's out of her system, she'll be back to herself.
As like Evelyn, she opened up the door, let her in, like they're having this brief conversation, and as she starts to like close the door, she's gonna peek her head out another time just to see if anyone else is out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to roll.
Gaze into the abyss. Please be good. 3. No, wait, I got 7 exactly, so I still made it.
7. And that was gazing into the abyss?
Yep.
The force that was tethered to Ivy is less focused, more widespread. The one tethered to Adelina is entirely gone. No people, no cars. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Knowing a little bit of information going on with Rick. Knowing a little bit going on with what's going on with Ivy, I don't think that that's her number one worry right now, so she just takes it for now and just closes the door and brings Morgan in to the rest of the group.
I think Morgan's very on edge and just quiet.
It's good to see you're feeling
As they
better,
walk-
dear.
Yeah.
Evelyn gives Adelina like a
What? I'm
like she's trying to get her to apologize.
That was a real happy thing that I meant, and I meant it, and I said it what I meant.
Why are we all here? What are we doing?
I continuing to look for Ruby and for Brian.
Okay, some more fighting.
I mean, you don't have to be involved if you don't want to be, but
Obviously, I'm
thought we
willing
were
to
all in
help.
this together.
Just not happy about it.
And none of us are. I owe you an explanation that I have given everyone else, but you were directly involved in, so. What I did out in the woods to get us to the quarry. I have a deal with a demon. The man you saw when you found me. It's him.
I didn't find you, so I have no clue.
Oh,
This.
I was told everyone seen him. I don't remember anything past when I left you yesterday.
Well, it's some spooky shit.
Yeah,
So
sure is.
what's your deal?
I don't know. I made it while drunk and high and out of my mind. So
I think as fucked up as it is, Morgan starts laughing. And then immediately starts to apologize. I'm sorry, it's not funny.
no, it's fine. I would have left too before it happened to me. It was a fucking dare. I didn't think any of this shit was real. It was a spooky story you tell at a campfire.
I understand that. I promise. I do. More than you think.
I think Ruby might be wrapped up in the demon shit. She was trying to help me out of my deal before she disappeared. It's my only guess, but
You know, Ruby knew some things about me that nobody else did too, before she disappeared.
Ruby,
dangerous
She-
things?
I would say so. Usually tends to people getting hurt.
Okay.
What's our plan?
Question for Aaron.
Yeah.
Way back in episode 1, I believe, I rolled really well on my Stare into the Abyss, and I got the vision of that island.
Yes.
Could I possibly roll another Abyss roll to expand and expound on that so we know which island to go to?
There is one island in the middle of the lake.
Oh. There's one island in the middle of the lake, and that's exactly where our dear friends are being held.
That's not to say that you can't roll for deeper information.
Sure, why not? I get a +1. Hold on, I gotta grab my dice. Does anyone else want to make any rolls?
I think I would
Aaron,
like to.
can I tell you what I choose?
Yeah, hit me up. What'd you choose?
I'm choosing Metamorphosis from the Hollow
Ooh.
moveset,
Ooh,
which is
I don't know
for the
what that
divas
means at all, but ooh.
at home.
Amazing.
When you gaze into the abyss on a 7, and you can permanently swap 2 of your stats.
Ooh. My roll was not very good. I got a 6.
That is a failure, so you will take 1 experience, bringing you to 4.
Can I also stare into the abyss, sort of like,
Absolutely.
I don't know, connecting with Cole and trying to see if he has any clues for me?
Absolutely, you may.
I would also like to gaze into the abyss, but see if I sense anything more about the Dariel before we potentially head over there.
What's the
I
stat
also
for
do.
gaze into the abyss?
I believe you use dark to gaze into the abyss.
Slay, my best stat. That's a 10.
The
Also,
10.
no judgment
And
if this is the case, but is your Dark Lord's name Cole?
I think so. I didn't name him. I didn't know his name until this session.
I'm
I am the
nothing
Lord
if
of the
not
Dark Abyss.
basic.
Fear me. My name is Cole.
I'm Cole. I'm the Dark Lord.
So nice to
Oh,
see
God.
you guys today.
No, you're reminding me of a real person I know.
It's a pleasure to
once knew.
meet
Don't do
you. I'm
that.
Cole.
Like
I
Lego
hope we're all meeting
Ninjago.
our quarterly performance goals.
I once knew a Cole.
Tragic.
I also once knew a Cole.
It was
We are no
tragic.
Never
longer
meet a
friends.
Cole.
We
Me
never
meet a
never
Cole.
trust.
The uptype
Never trust a Cole,
professor,
guys.
the uptype
Never
professor
trust
at my
Cole.
undergrad, his name was Cole.
I've never met a
Is
Cole.
Cole?
I
He's
like.
still alive.
You killed him.
That's
Sometimes
funny.
I think about my ex-coworker who used to date the guy named Cole I knew, and would say whenever she got sad, she'd just imagine him doing normal things, and it would make her laugh.
Abby fell
Just
off
imagining.
Earth.
Oh, she fell off. Just
Too
imagining
much
him
Cole
like,
talk.
yeah, grocery shopping and shit because he moved in such a specific way, not in a like making fun of someone who is disabled way, in a like he was a weird fucking guy way.
Amazing.
And I still think
Alright.
about that to this day. I'm done. I'm sorry.
It's all good. We were having a tangent while our bestie was disappeared forever.
Yeah.
But everybody's back now. Everything's okay. On Ivy, you're 10 to gaze into the abyss.
Wi-Fi is dog balls.
Hog balls?
What?
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 I know she's frozen.
Abby's just
I'm on.
talking shite.
I'm on such a crazy delay.
I'm so sorry. On my end, you said dog balls and then stared at me like.
Intensely.
The delay is diabolical and, dare I say, homophobic.
It is. Hey, that was an on-time reaction, kind of.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi is dog balls. Got it.
Hello.
All
Oh,
came
Hello.
through was
Your
dog balls.
Wi-Fi is dog balls.
Don't
That
move
makes
too
sense.
fast. You'll use up the internet speed.
Just stay
Slow,
still
just
and
real
don't
slow.
move.
Slowly. There you go.
Perfect.
See,
Oh, you
She's like,
frozen like
You're
that. Never
moving so
mind.
slowly you looked almost frozen.
It looks like you're in a comic
So
thing.
funny.
It's like you're going like,
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm so pissed. I just rolled a 9.
Amazing. This is why you don't roll, because sometimes you waste the good ones.
Yeah.
Pissed.
Ivy, what was your question on a 10?
I want a direction for us. Go in a clue for what happened to Ruby and Ryan, if they're still all right, just anything within that realm. Kind of a more general, like, what?
Thinking about just the general of what happened. You're in a place where you're a little bit cut off. So you're not getting the most detailed response.
Makes sense.
You feel a faint connection. You ask about Ruby and Ryan. You remember Ruby there. You remember Ryan there. Both of them at the quarry at different times. Both of them eventually, not right away with Ruby. There was time in between and space in between. Eventually, the two of them end up on a boat on an island. And you see a hidden door. And you know you can find it again.
Amazing.
Evelyn, what was your role and your question?
well, it doesn't matter because I got a 5.
Well, you're gonna take 1 experience.
But I was gonna ask what's going on at the dairy roll, what entity awaits us there, but as you can see, it doesn't matter.
Well, you'll never know that, but that does bring you from 5 experience to 6, meaning you level up.
Oh, I must have forgotten to write one down last game. Yes!
So,
Let's go, Queen.
as a witch, your options for leveling up: add 1 to any of your stats, take another witch move, take all the remaining hexes, create a new hex, or take a move from any skin, or you belong to a coven.
Oh.
So, feel free to simmer on that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to look.
Amazing. Ryan, jumping back to you. You took a skill,
Or
you took
to-
a move. I imagine you'd like to use it right away.
I would really love to use it. So let's look into the abyss and see what I get. That's an 8, baby girl.
That is an 8. So, it will show you what you must become, meaning you can permanently swap 2 of your stats. Now, I don't think I choose what stats you flip. I think you end up choosing that.
Yeah. Yeah, you just tell me what I need to become.
You're sitting here with only yourself, and you thrive when there is someone to bounce off of. You need a backboard. And this is the clearest memory from before this, because this all feels vaguely familiar. but this is the clearest memory you have from before getting out of the water. You remember someone in the hall was just having the worst day. They were mad. They were fed up. They were supposed to get better than this. And now I have to give this fucking slop to this goddamn kid that freaks me out. And you take that anger. And when the tray comes in, you grab the man's hand. Pull as hard as you can. You're holding him there. Biting. Scratching, clawing. This is a violent man. And so what is echoed upon him is violence. That led to your escape.
That sounds like exactly what I was wanting to do. So I will switch my dark and my volatile for the time being.
So, until you roll enough to replace those again, your volatile is now 2, and your dark is now 1.
-1.
Oh, was it -1? I thought you had a
Because
-1
I
to
chose the
cold.
stats that the 1. I have a -1 to cold and volatile, and then I have a 1 in hot.
Oh. Cool. I had that wrong on my stuff. So your dark is now negative. Oh, goodness. That's going to be harder for you to return to normal.
Oopsie. It's gonna be hard to reverse.
This is your life now. You're angry. You're not blank. You're just mad.
I'm mad as fuck, man. Let me out.
Let me
Awesome.
out.
Guys, I'm mad. You should really let me out of here.
You're really pissing me off. Open the door.
Guys, come on. I'm serious. All right. In that case,
I
would like you to just roll me 2d6, and I'll keep that number for myself.
That's double ones, baby.
Double ones. I've written that down. That is in my
Wonder what
notes.
that's for.
So, Evelyn, have you chosen your level up?
I think that it would be interesting if okay, can I think a little bit longer on it? I want to make a new hex, but I just realized it's too similar to one that already exists. So
Absolutely, and we can also vamp. There's nothing wrong with working it out together if you'd like. But I shall let you ruminate if you wish.
I got it. No worries, King.
Perfect. In that case, I'm guessing we're all going somewhere. But I don't know where that is.
Yeah, let's go to the freaking island. Let's make our way downtown, walking fast.
To the island, you said? And then you said downtown, so I don't know what you actually mean.
No, I meant like the Vanessa Carlton song. Making my way downtown.
Make my way downtown.
Walking
Okay.
down,
I wasn't
walking
certain.
fast,
Facing
facing
fast.
fast.
So your move is just straight for the island.
Yep.
Perfect. What is your plan to get there? I think you would all know that there are some fancy lake houses and apartments that face the island. You know there's at least there is a boat launch. That boat launch has been closed because the Rock Lake was deemed to be polluted by Smith's Co. Industrial Farm. So the beaches and boat launch for swimming are closed. But there are private launches and private access.
Does Brent have a boat, and or does Maddie have a boat?
Brent probably has a boat, yeah.
Does
Brent's
Mike have
parents
a
have a
boat?
pontoon.
I'm gonna call in reinforcements. I'm gonna call Brent and I'm gonna call Maddie and tell them to meet us with their boat at a specific spot that's not the closed dock, but like a place where we could realistically launch the boat that's not like a closed
It could
place
go
where
for
we could
Brent's
maybe get in
house.
trouble.
The pontoon is in the water. Yes, we have a question.
No, that's just what I was gonna affirm. I was gonna just say that I remember from the party that that's what bridge launch.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then let's
So-
just meet there then.
We join the four of you and Brent Thompson and Maddie at the front doors to Brent's house. And I will note that Maddie is coming from the same direction as you guys. Brent was home, and Maddie is there before you.
Okay. What's up, Maddie?
Fuck, now I have to remember Maddie's voice. I haven't done this in weeks.
He's just
God
a
damn
bro.
it.
He's the one that never backs down.
Yeah, he was a bro, but I think he and Brent were a little bit different.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like he and Brent
It's
were a
just-
little bit gay.
They are. They're a lot gay, but...
Good for them. Good for them.
Okay. They were
Oh,
mad at me for interrupting the gayness.
Yeah. Gosh.
Interrupting the gay.
How could you, Ryan? Adelina, Ivy, Morgan, Evelyn, hey.
Hey.
Why are we all meeting up here?
You guys want to be heroes?
I mean, God, I need to find a way to differentiate these two characters. Goddamn.
You don't have to if they're exactly the same.
But they're not exactly the same. Maddie always commits. Brent doesn't.
That's why they've broken up so many times.
That's why they've broken up so much. I mean, I'm going to.
store.
We've got a game later, but fuck it.
You'll come back in plenty of time, I promise.
You have a game in the summer after we've graduated?
Yeah, for the rec center.
Right.
Brent Thompson. Brent Thompson. This is my Brent Thompson voice. He's gonna have a deeper voice now. I'm gonna be a quarterback for college, so
Did you get into college?
yeah.
Can you spell it?
C-O. Fuck you. I don't have to do it. You tell me.
Oh, well, I guess then Maddie's gonna be the only one who saves the day.
Why? Hey, you asked to borrow my pontoon, so
I thought you liked being a big, strong man, Brent.
I thought we were gonna go out onto the lake with a couple brewskis and have a good time.
Who says we can't?
Why can't it be both?
Listen, I may do a great keg stand, but there's nothing heroic about a brewski.
I disagree.
What do you want, Adelina?
Just to have a little fun and dish out a little payback.
And I gotta be here with Brent. Why?
Well, we do
Come on.
need his boat.
Yeah, right, but why didn't you get like Jake or John or Jones or Rick Smith?
Because I trust you guys, and because, Maddie, you never back down.
Yeah, you're right. So, what you need my pontoon for?
Oh my god, I cannot go
We
through this
just-
again. We're gonna
We just
we're gonna
need to.
we're gonna save the day.
Right, but like,
Just take us out to that island.
the spooky one?
Mm-hmm.
Spooky one.
I mean, there's no dock there. I don't know what we're gonna do with the pontoon.
You can float out there.
Just circle around until we get back.
Okay. Shit. You see, he goes back to the house, lets you guys follow. Puts takes the keys off of the rack on the wall, puts them on the counter, and then pulls Maddie away to talk for quite a while. Like, it's a minute before they come back if you guys wait.
Okay.
I think
Morgan's
we
gonna pick
have
up the keys.
something.
Awesome. After how long do you pick up the keys?
As soon as he walks away.
Okay, beautiful. Are you leaving immediately as well?
I'm just gonna turn to the rest of the group. Are we in a hurry or are we waiting for them?
Let's go.
Okay.
Morgan will just start walking.
All right, fine.
What use will they be to us, Evelina?
I just don't want to steal some. They can drive the boat while we go inside.
We're
and
borrowing.
they can be our getaway.
They could be a liability.
Well, yeah.
They're
but,
idiots.
I mean, if we need sacrifices. Listen, it's a last resort. It's plan Z. I'm just saying, I'd rather one of them go than one of you guys. It's not like it would be much of a loss.
I think Morgan will just toss the keys to her. Whatever, your decision.
I'm gonna gaze into the abyss. All right, that's a 7. 7 exactly. Should I wait for the two? Should I wait for the two dunderheads, or should I just peace out?
I think you have fully assessed the pros and the cons of this situation. The only thing I think you missed is that they won't be pleased if you steal the pontoon.
Oh yeah, I don't care about that.
I don't think you can get any other information then.
Okay, so basically, just like they could be our getaway. Do I have any idea whether or not they would hinder our progress?
If you just have them float around, that's not going to make things worse.
Okay, then I'll advocate for them. I'll be like, just trust me. It'll be all hands on deck. All of the competent people will be available. And then those two idiots can just play around in the water until we're done. Okay?
If they don't come back in 10 minutes, I'm taking those keys from you and going.
Okay, fine.
I'm on Morgan's side with this one, Carolina.
All right. When they come back out, I'll give them the keys.
Yeah, after a minute, they come back. They have two 24 packs of beer, one of them each. They have a CD booklet
Yep.
for a boombox that was permanently installed in the pontoon. And they have sunscreen. Maddie is holding the sunscreen. Brent is holding the half of the brews and the CDs. But then also they're holding each other's hands.
Glad they finally made
And-
up.
Yeah, love wins.
Love wins. You're so tired
Love,
saying that.
whatever.
Yeah, love
Great.
wins.
So we're fighting for our lives, and they're going on their fucking honeymoon. Morgan's already just walking towards the door.
The fuck's her problem?
Jealousy.
It's been a
Morgan,
long
you
day.
being the first to go out the back door, I think you would be the first to see a duffel bag lying around.
I'm just gonna grab it.
Grab the duffel
Could be
bag.
useful.
Take
She's
it
not
away.
even gonna look.
There's a bomb.
Grab the duffel bag, get on the pontoon. Everyone else gets on the pontoon, and you guys, quote unquote, set sail. Drops the trolling motor, begins to pilot steer towards the island in the center of Rock Lake. It's a fairly still day, but it will still take, I'd say, 10 to 15 minutes to get to the island. I like that, Josie. I would like to offer you an option with that.
Okay.
A less of a hex, more of a protection.
Mhm.
You cast it on a person. We'll make two versions. If you cast it on an ally and someone attacks that ally, they take 1 harm and the hex dissipates.
Wait, if I cast it on an ally, they take a harm, the ally
If you-
takes a harm?
No. If you cast it on an ally and a baddie attacks the ally, that baddie will take 1 harm.
Got you.
If you cast it on a baddie, if they attack an ally, the baddie will take 1 harm. So either you say, that guy looks dangerous, and they get hurt the next time they attack someone, or that person looks like they're in danger, and the next person to attack them takes harm.
Mm,
And I'm saying you can have both in one,
oh,
unless you'd like to twist it further.
I like that. I like the idea of it being like some kind of like smoke screen thing,
Clapback.
though. Like some kind of smoke screen thing. I like the 2 options though. That was
Yeah.
nice of you. You didn't have to give me so much power.
Hey, listen, it's the penultimate episode. We've got one after this. I don't care how strong you get.
Okay. All right, so
You're
we're
still
thinking.
going to the bad place right now.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So if I cast it on a baddie, then when they attack I'm confused.
If I will write it out later.
Okay, that will be so much better. Thank you.
Yeah. I'll write it out probably between sessions. As the 4 of you float towards the island in the center of Rock Lake, at some point the duffel bag gets opened, just looking at everything we all have. Maddie was very committed to everyone wearing life vests. and was looking in everywhere, basically. At some point, the bag gets opened, and all of you see inside assorted, ragged clothes, one pair of used sneakers, and a little wallet. It has about $30 in it, in loose cash, a Quiznos card, and a school ID. Looking at Ryan's face on the Clay County High School ID, the number you rolled was 2. It takes 2 hours before your next meal is served. Roll to lash out.
Yes. Oh my god, this is beautiful. I got a 10.
On
Yes!
a 10 and up, your target chokes up momentarily before they can react. Describe what happens for me.
So it's the meal?
Yep, a little door in the mirror flips open, and this effectively nutrient brick on a tray gets pushed in.
I think I kind of call out. Like, I think I make a noise that's like a sound distress of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to necessarily make it because I don't know what it would sound
You
like, but I think I'm mainly trying to get just a second more of attention. Yeah.
you make the noise as the tray goes in, and you see the person pushing it in startles a moment and is there a moment longer than they normally would be.
I think I'll reach out through the door, and whatever I grab, I am intent on pulling all the way back.
You reach out, grab this person by their shoulder and collarbone, pull as hard as you can. As you do, you see their ID was hanging from a lanyard. You take it, rip the ID off of them. You know that there is a sensor in the wall that releases the door for when someone is in here with you. Press the ID to the sensor, the door unlatches, and the person is in front of you, on the ground, still conscious.
I think what I do is I kneel down and I look at them and I
Here.
grab them by the hair and I go,
Their nose breaks. They cough blood as they go unconscious on the floor. The hall is otherwise empty. And you, I assume,
I get up
take
and
off down it.
I walk.
Just walking?
Yeah,
I
I
love
just
it.
sprint.
As you take off down the hall, we see that and your friends approaching with nothing to back them up but 2 jocks and a dream. That is where we will end this, our fourth episode of the adjective disappearance of Ruby Ellwood.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, ending on 2 jocks and a dream? This is the CW.
was-
The CW wishes. The CW
Yeah,
wishes.
The highs and
See?
lows of high school
The
football.
highs and lows of high
W,
school
I'm just
football.
guys, I'm just saying, in like 3 years, I'm expecting a CW show with this plot for us to have been ripped off.
Dude,
It
I'm
might have
ready to
already
sue.
happened.
listen.
There's a bug
Listen.
in here.
There's
Recording.
hope. There's
That's
hope
so true.
for. There's hope for a series in this. Listen, we gotta make moves, because this
We come back
this is
once
so
a year
fun.
for this.
Please,
God, please let us
please,
play these
please,
characters
I love
again
it
even
so
after this.
much.
I would be
I
happy
have
to
so much
revisit
love
it.
for this world.
Forever.
Yeah.
I have
but
so much love for
first-
this
Please,
party.
I think, Aaron, I do genuinely think there's so many places we could go with it. I think it'd be
We
I
could
so
love
do
it
fucking
anything.
so
I
cool.
could bring
much.
you guys to Atlantis and you wouldn't blink an eye.
Yeah,
No, yeah.
we
it'd
can
be
find
great.
exchange students
Exactly.
from Atlantis.
I'd be like, yeah.
All right. So, who wants to do our ad, and then who wants to do our outro?
Here we go. Yeah. It's C fucking W.
Yeah, let's do. What should we do for the ad?
That's a good ad. I thought you were suggesting CW as the ad.
Oh,
No, I refuse. That one is vetoed.
let's do.
That's very
let's do.
fair.
Let's do crying on command. I can do it.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. Hold on. Let me. Okay. Have you ever wanted to manipulate someone dear to you, charm a room, or just be the center of attention? Try crying on command today. You can enthrall people in your social circle, at your work, in your family, and become what all of us performers desire, to be the center of attention and enthralled by your talent. Elevate scenes with this scene stealing ability. Crying on command today. What's the fuck? Just 4 small payments of childhood trauma. Plus $18.95 for shipping. Crying on command. Thank you, Aaron, for the
Brilliant.
assist.
Brilliant. Well, someone needed to do it.
I accidentally ripped this thing's head off halfway.
You
through
killed
the
it!
ad. It's okay, I'll bring him back.
Oh no.
Necromancy. All right.
His
Who would
name
like to
is
do our
my
outro?
man. His head on right? It's not. It's fine.
Outro. Who do it?
I'll
I do it?
Wait, no. Hales do it.
Else do it. Okay.
Send us home, Hale.
If you like this episode, please be sure to come back and like, subscribe, comment, and come back and tune in for our last episode. Check out all of our other videos while you're at it. Thank you very much. Bye.